Bella waiting by the door as usual. Oh, so you guys have met Sparty, our black cat. Well, this is Marty. Let's see if I can get him in the picture here. This is the biggest cat that we have in the house. He and Bella weigh about the same, but he is just overall a bigger, taller cat. And the stroller that we have behind me, they all love to lay in that. That's why it's in the middle of the living room. Should be in the garage, but they all enjoy just laying in there. It's like their own little private little hut that they can get away from the world, I guess, and just relax in their stroller. And in part, we want them to get comfortable with it because it is a pet stroller, and Bella, especially, I know will enjoy going out for walks. Maybe where I can't normally take her because Bella doesn't really, go for a walk like a dog would go for a walk. She walks where she wants to walk. So she's leading you around the house. But here, this would just give us a few more options to take her out, maybe to other places that she wouldn't normally be able to go, around town, that kind of thing. I still got my yoga mat still out from this morning. I left it out because I've got some strength exercises to do yet today. Oh my gosh, I've been up for a few hours. Bit and I were fighting over the chair earlier. Normally we're up around 5 o'clock or so. 5:30 in the morning. I'm usually rolling out of bed. Hey, big fella. I got up to get a cup of coffee and you stole my chair. Uh, we're gonna arm wrestle for it there, big fella. This is Marty. He is, I think the second oldest. I think he and Bella are about close to the same age. He's close to the same age, but he's the biggest cat in terms of size. But he and Bella are about the same in terms of weight. So he's a great cat, but boy, you move your feet, you lose your seat around this guy. I think he likes my chair, maybe more than I do. And it's dark, and I darn near sat on him earlier this morning because I got up to get a cup of coffee, and when I came back, he helped himself to my chair. So we kind of fight over it, but I let him have it because I still needed to do all my mobility stuff and kind of get the day going. It is a lighter day. And they say, keep your hard days hard and your easy days easy. Well, this is a moderate day because I've got, I did my mobility stuff. I got just about 30 minutes is all doing some, light cardio. So, when the weather warms up a little bit, because if there's frost on the ground right now, it's still cold. But a little bit later in the day, I'll do 30 minutes on my bike. It'll be fun to do. We're supposed to get some sunshine later, but between now and then, I've got some strength I need to do because today is also gym day. It's Friday, and so my gym days are Monday, Wednesday, Friday right now. And that seems to be working out pretty well. I'm going to be focusing, mainly on my hamstring and glutes today. What do you think, Bit? Am I doing it right? Maybe my strength coach today. Bella being my running coach. Oh my goodness. All right. How many of these am I supposed to be doing here today? The other day, my last gym session, I worked mainly on my quads and that kind of thing. So, and then my next gym day, I'll be focusing a lot on my calves. So I'm just kind of rotating it around, and it's nothing, heavy duty right now because I haven't really had, got the clearance to be able to do, add in weight. Now, once I'm able to start adding in some weight, then I can start loading my skeletal system with some heavier weight to help strengthen my bones because I we put a lot of impact on our bones. I think what I think I heard that when we run, the force of our bodies hitting the ground is like anywhere from 8 to 10, maybe 12 times what it would normally be. So that is a lot of force. I mean, that is a lot of force hitting that ground. And so, I want to have as strong a skeletal system as I can get. I want strong bones to go along with any kind of strengthening that I'm getting, gains that I'm making, with my muscles and that kind of stuff too. So, boy, time for my second cup of coffee. And then I'm going to get into doing my gym day. And then after that, later on, like I said, this afternoon, I'll get my 30 minutes in of some cardio, and then that'll pretty much be it for today's workouts. So, but first things first, let's get that second cup of coffee. Oh my goodness. Oh, I definitely need it today. Oh, I'm wearing the Ahokas today. The Primos. I don't know if I can get these get my foot in here or not. Oh, they are. I don't have any socks on right now, and they do feel loose, but I like that. I'm used to wearing, I guess, the looser fit when it comes to my recovery stuff. My recovery slides, they're really, really loose, right? Because they're slides. They're not intended to fit tight. And these have that same kind of a feel to them. I would say pretty airy, pretty airy. So I still don't quite get, all of the comments about having such a difficult time putting these on. I don't know. I don't have that. I haven't had that experience. So the fit for me is awesome. I love them. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's my Chicago Marathon coffee mug. I know it's hard to probably see from that distance, but I'll show you, I'll give you another close-up look of it for those that are new to the channel who haven't seen it before. But I absolutely love it. It's my actual bib number and my time and all that kind of good stuff on it. I don't remember. I got it off of Etsy, and I don't remember exactly the vendor, but I did do a video on that earlier, so I guess you can always look there. I think it's Trish something, but anyway, I'm gonna have her do another mug for me. Actually, not of the 2024 Boston Marathon, but of 2023, because I like these so much. When I got this one, I ordered the New York one right away, as you guys know, who have been on the channel. But this one is my favorite, and I think because it looks more like my authentic bib that's on there, and I'll show you what I mean. Because there is, I know it almost looks, I don't know, I wouldn't say dirty, but you can see more of the outline of like my bib, and I don't know, I kind of like that. I kind of like that, but it has all kinds of information on it. It has my time on here, not my personal best, but you know what? It was a Boston qualifier. I'll take it. Absolutely. I'm sure years from now, when I look back on that, I'll be wishing that I was still running those times. So, I'm okay with that for sure. All right, you guys. So I have got to get into my little gym work for today. I actually thought about going to the gym, but it's a bit of a drive for me, and so I can save a lot of time by just doing it at home. And I kept my gym membership up for now, even though it's kind of pricey to maintain it and not use it. I mean, I just feel like I'm throwing money away, but because I've got my follow-up appointment in 10 days, 11 days from now, somewhere in that ballpark, what some of the things we talked about is when I start that return to run program, that I offload my body weight initially when I begin to run, and that I only run for a handful of minutes at a time to start with. Well, I have that lever system that I use. You guys have seen in other videos, and so I don't have a treadmill at home that I can use the lever system on, because it needs to be a full-size treadmill, and I don't have one. So I would need to take it into my gym to set it up on one of their treadmills. So that's why I'm keeping my membership active, because if I cancel it and then I want to renew it again, I got to pay a renewal fee. You guys know how that goes. And I think last time when I renewed it for the purpose of using the lever system on their treadmill, it was almost $100 to get it started again. And so, I don't want to have to repay that fee, and hopefully I'll be able to start taking a little bit more advantage of some of the other amenities that it offers too. Who knows? I might take in the past I've done some spin classes there, things like that, just to kind of keep things interesting. And it's nice to work out as a group. It's nice to work out as a group, and that's something that I want to try to do more of here on the channel. Maybe we can figure out a way that we could work out together, maybe virtually, so that kind of stuff. So organize some things off of, going through Strava for those that follow me on Strava. That would be pretty cool.
especially going forward. When I get back into running, maybe we can do some virtual 5Ks, you know, that kind of stuff. So I think that would be really, really fun to do. And so, all right, enough about all of that. I am going to have my coffee, and then I'm going to start my gym day. All right. We'll talk more in a bit. Oh, so my watch keeps beeping at me. It just started this workout, and it's already telling me that I'm not even working hard enough. That's not unusual. When I first started workout, of course, it takes a while for my heart rate to rise up a little bit. Even as little as going from zone 1 to zone 2 takes a fair amount of time. Usually anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes when I'm starting out like this. But we'll get there. We'll get there, and once we're there, it's a lot easier to maintain it. Beep to let me know that I'm in range. It's not too terribly bad. I think we're about 3, almost 4 minutes into the workout. So like I said, it doesn't take too awful long to get my heart rate up to where it needs to be. I love these kind of workouts. They're not stressful at all, and I can take the time to just kind of look around my surroundings and just enjoy the day. Woo, right dead into the breeze. Oh my gosh, that wind is something else. Holy moly. Hopefully it won't goof up my audio too much, because that wind can really, really play havoc with my audio. So I get back today from doing this 30-minute session. I'm gonna have to take Belle out for a walk. I let her out earlier. I'd gone in to pick up a few groceries and things like that, just kind of waiting for the day to unfold. But the poor thing has been just begging to go outside. And she's so smart and capable that, you know, she can open the door herself and let herself out. So I need to keep the front door locked. Otherwise, you know, she'll just help herself to a walk, with or without me. One of these days, I'm going to have to try to capture her on film so that people can see. But you know, it's the kind of handles that open the doors that are straight. They're not knobs, and so she can jump up with her paws and grab hold of those handles, and at the same time she pushes with her back legs, and she's figured out a way to get those doors open. I just realized that I forgot to put my heart rate monitor on, my strap, you know, my chest strap. So I'm relying on the heart rate that I can get out of the sensors in my wrist off my watch. I don't think that that's as accurate. You know, it's close, but I don't think it's quite as accurate as when I wear the strap. Now, it's not as big a deal when I'm riding my bike to not have it on, because even when I am wearing it, I'm not gathering that much more data. But when I run, I get a ton more data when I wear that heart rate monitor than I do when I don't. It is nice to have a bit easier of a session thrown in here during the week. I know I've got some longer sessions coming up. I think tomorrow is going to be 2 hours, I think. And then tomorrow's Saturday. And then Sunday, I don't work out on Sundays for this training plan anyway. And then Monday, I think it'll be a 3-hour session. So very similar to the way that I ended the Boston Marathon training block on my bike. So got some longer efforts to look forward to. We are supposed to get some rain. That could be interesting. I might have to do these on my stationary bike in my living room, unfortunately, if it's raining too hard for me to get outdoors. Otherwise, I need to unload my car so I can put my bike in the back and head on out to the rails for trails, because that's a easy place to ride. Went so fast. Oh my gosh, I got just 5 minutes to go. So I think what I'm going to do is to maybe make a trek downtown and then maybe hit some of the side streets, kind of bob and weave through there to use up my last 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. But I'm going to honor the intent of the workout. I'm not going to try to extend it at all. This is going to be an interesting kind of experiment for me, because so far this training block on my bike, which are specific to cycling, seems a lot less intense than what I was doing when I was converting all of the running workouts over to cycling efforts. So I'll be curious once that bus goes by. So I'll be curious to see what kind of effect it has on my training, on my overall health and fitness. Now my VO2 max, according to Garmin anyway, I know it's not super accurate, but it's at least an indication, has gone down over the last year, but that's not surprising. Just because I haven't been able to run for, well, since January, so it's been a long time. But be that as it may, it's still not bad. I think the last time I looked, it was right around 52, which is down a bit from, you know, like I said, from before. Ooh, got some hill here. Got a downshift. This is where having a mountain bike really pays off. When you get to the base of a hill and you have no momentum, shift into those lower gears. I might not be going fast, but it makes it a whole lot easier to get up them. There we go. We're back up to speed now. Oh, so this workout is done. You know, I think it was just about right for today. My legs are tired. You know, we did a couple speed sessions this week already, and I've got some longer efforts coming up, so there's nothing wrong with having an easier day. I would equate this to, you know, a recovery run, you know, in terms of workouts are concerned. Oh, gotta stop my watch. 32 minutes 54 seconds was the total workout. My heart rate right now is 120 beats per minute, and I'm getting warm. And I knew it was gonna get warm, but it got warmer yet when I was out there riding. You know, it's probably 55 degrees right now, so I'm a bit overdressed at the moment. So 6.44 miles, 11.7 miles an hour, I think was on average. And the training effect come up as ding, 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 recovery. So just as I said, sometimes I get it right. All right, so that's it. That's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, here comes Bella. Here comes Bella. Ooh, gotta take some of my clothes off. I can take Bella out for a stroll.